The fire academy is super hard. And it's very difficult from the physical standpoint. Obviously, I was 45 years old when I entered the academy. So I tell people I literally could have given birth to every other student that was in my class with me. We had 2 other women in the class with me. I am proud to say that I was the first woman to be nominated as president of the class in the history of the North Collier Fire Academy. I was serving as CEO of the Building Industry Association for Lee, Hendry, and Glades County. I loved my contractors. I advocated on behalf of them. The fire chief of the city of Cape Coral had put on as an auction item, spend the day with the chief. I won that opportunity. I ended up spending the day with firefighters from the city of Cape Coral. Came home that evening, told my husband that I wanted to be a firefighter. Within 2 months, had left my CEO position. Within 6 months, had joined the Fire Academy. Just to get into the Fire Academy, you have to do what they call a physical aptitude test. I think one of the aspects that makes me the strong person that I am today is a result of some past experiences that I've had. Number one being my first marriage was very abusive, physically abusive. Growing up in Fort Lauderdale, I met who I thought was the love of my life when I was very young. It was my first husband. I left, came back, left, came back. It took several times till I realized that I deserved and wanted better. It taught me how to be strong. It gave me, I know it sounds crazy, but it helped with my self-confidence. One of the firefighters was telling me how cancer in the fire service is becoming one of the leading causes of death. I have an extensive background in legislative issues, so I knew trying to help that I could make an impact in the profession right away. To have cancer presumption legislation passed in the state of Florida. There are 36 states in the United States that have cancer presumption laws for firefighters. Right now, if a firefighter is diagnosed with cancer, the onus is on them to prove to the insurance company that they contracted cancer as a result of their profession. They're not getting reimbursed or they're not getting paid for their lost wages. There's no coverage medically for any of the treatments. And if, unfortunately, they pass away, there are no benefits for their surviving members. And it's not considered a line of duty death in the state of Florida. We did a very large display up at the Capitol steps in Tallahassee during session in 2016 that had over 300 pairs of boots on the steps of the Capitol, each pair of boots representing a firefighter who had either lost their battle with cancer or was currently battling cancer. It was haunting. I have an amazing support system, family. My husband has 4 daughters, which I call bonus daughters. They're all very strong, very loving, caring women. We have a daughter together, Mia, who's just turned 10. This fire journey has been difficult for her. On some days, she's super proud of me. I run races anywhere from 5Ks to half marathons to marathons in full fire gear to raise awareness about cancer in the fire profession. And she runs the 5Ks with me in her gear. Everything that I do is to show an example to her of there are no limits. I want her to grow up. I want all people to grow up and think that there isn't anything that they can't do. I sometimes feel that as women, we have a tendency to put too much emphasis on I'm a woman. I hope that people say I made a difference. And specifically, I made a difference in my community. But since I have fallen in love with the fire profession, nothing would give me greater pride than to know that I made a difference in protecting the lives of my brothers and sisters in the fire profession. And if we can get cancer presumption legislation passed, that'll certainly be, that'll be a big deal.